All right. Raufeon Stots, new bantamweight Victory FC champ. Welcome on the show, man. Glad to have you. How are you doing?
Glad to be here, man. Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Glad I can be a part of this, man.
Yeah. Great having you, man. Congratulations on the victory, man. Um, you defeated Rob Emerson. You had an amazing performance. You controlled most of the fight through stand up wrestling. How did you feel about your victory? The game plan. Did it all work out in the way you wanted?
Yeah,
Obviously, right?
everything,
Yeah.
everything. But I said I'd go in there, and if he didn't respect my takedown, I'll take him down. And if and I wanted to put left to his chin and put him to sleep. So everything went according to plan, except putting him to sleep. He just didn't go to sleep. Like, he's a tough dude. He ate I don't know how many of my left hands. I gotta put more work in the bag on the bag, so I can give people some nights. I want to give some people some nights.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Only thing.
Nice. Now he did a little talking in the media beforehand. Did you hear any of that stuff? Did it get to you? Was it kind of like a moral?
Yeah.
Was it like a moral victory, like defeating him? Was it kind of like, all right, I got you? You know what I mean? Did you hear all that talk that he was doing?
Well, no. I think what happened was there was one interview where he pretty much he said I was hyped up, which I can understand. He don't know me or whatever. He can feel like I'm hyped up, and then so I told the truth about what I felt about him. I felt like he was like, he said he's the best he's ever been. I feel like he's good, but he's not the best he's ever been. I don't feel like he's the strongest or the fastest guy. I'm just being honest or whatever, and that must have pissed him off. I guess he felt like I'm this young kid coming in just talking crap. And every interview after that, it was, man, I'm gonna knock Raufeon head off. I'm knocking this kid out the first round. I'm just knocking this kid out. He doesn't belong in the ring with me, And I mean, it's cool. I don't I don't really care about like getting hyped up and stuff like that. I speak what I believe is true, and I believe in my coaches. I believe in my training partners. I believe in myself. So I'm gonna act accordingly.
Nice. How did Rob feel in the cage? Did he feel like, I know he's like kind of a big guy, strong guy. Did he feel like tough to you, or was it kind of like was it physically?
I mean, he's just another opponent. I do find it funny though. Like in the beginning of the fight, he was that what we've seen in the interviews, like, I'm coming here, I'm gonna knock your head off. The first round, before the first round, he's giving me that look like, man, I'm coming here I'm gonna knock you out, kid, or whatever. Come the third round, like it was getting hard for me to find his eyes. Like, hey, what's up? Like, you supposed to knock me the fuck out? Like, what's going on? Shout out Bully Bilal. You know what I'm saying? UFC. These guys over here, man. This is the reason I'm great and the reason I'm not great, because I got people out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
these people ain't got no sense, man.
Now, has Victory contacted you about your next first title defense and your next bout?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on yet. So I'm just kind of waiting, just staying ready. Staying in the gym, staying ready.
Yeah. Who in the
yes, sir.
You see anybody in the division that you see as deserving of that first crack at your title, or does anybody stand out to you?
Nobody. I think they got a fight going on this Friday, so maybe somebody from there. I don't know. I don't really care, really. I'm looking. I mean, if I don't get a call to the UFC, I'm looking to fight as soon as possible, and the best opponent I can fight, because I'm trying to be the best in the world. So I believe I have to fight the best in the world to do that. So
how many fights do you have on your contract at Victory? Do you have a contract at Victory, or is it kind of just like a one-time thing?
Yeah, it was a 5-fight contract.
5 fights?
Yeah.
What number are you on right now?
Well, that was number 5.
That's number 5. So are you in negotiations right now, or?
You say what?
Are you in negotiations for your contract right now?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Victory is, very loyal to me, and they're an awesome promotion. So I don't really see myself doing anything other than Victory. But I mean, if something comes along, I'm kind of open to whatever. So.
And you're obviously looking for that UFC call. Is that something?
Yeah.
Is that something in the contract that you have?
Kind of that's what I got my eye on.
Yeah.
My eye on, but I want to stay busy. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
I want to stay busy in between, so I don't want to. I want to just lay off and kind of wait for my opportunity. I just want to keep proving, stay relevant and stay proving that I deserve it.
Yeah. Do you have that like that out clause in your contract? Like if they do call you,
Yeah,
you can just go.
yeah. The VFC partner with UFC,
Yeah.
so they
Nice.
they
Nice.
they they made sure to do that in the beginning.
Yeah. How do you feel about like the landscape of the MMA scene right now? You got Bellator that's obviously picking up fighters. You have a couple in your gym right there. How do you feel about that being another option? Is like the UFC still the ultimate goal, or is like a lot of people are jumping ship going to Bellator? What do you think?
At the end of the day, I mean, we're prize fighters, and
I got
we're
you.
prize fighters, and
Yeah.
I mean, we're fighting for the biggest paycheck.
Yeah.
So if there happens to be, the reason I want to fight for the UFC is because they have the biggest paycheck. Therefore, they attract the best fighters.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's kind of the appeal. The bigger money and the most. I want to say I left it all out there.
Yeah.
If I'm going to compete, I want to say I compete with the best in the world, and the best in the world are chasing them checks. So
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of where it's at. But Bellator is getting, just they got awesome athletes in Bellator too. So
Yeah.
whoever has the biggest payday is kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
where I'm at.
Yeah. I guess UFC still has that name recognition.
Yeah,
you want that on
UFC
your
is
resume.
there, but Bellator is making a lot of changes and doing a lot of great things, and
Yeah.
I see a lot of successful people.
Yeah.
Manny Sanchez for
Exactly.
one.
What's up?
Gonna fight for that Bellator title.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Look, he's got the gloves on and everything. Look at him.
Yeah, yes sir.
Yeah.
Yes sir.
So that UFC division.
Oh, we got another
yeah.
Bellator, athlete out here. Mike Biggie Rhodes
Nice.
out
What's
here.
going on, man?
Yeah,
You gotta get him on the show soon, right there. How do you feel about the UFC's division? I mean, is there anybody like if you were to jump ship? Is there anybody in that division that you would want your first crack at, like a first
in the UFC?
Yeah.
Man, I haven't really like looked deep into the division. I kind of been like focusing on getting better and being better. I mean, obviously everyone looks to the you want to get to the top of the ladder.
Yeah.
So those guys, Dominic and TJ and Cody,
Cody.
those guys are at the top. So
Yeah.
anybody else, I'm just willing, ready and willing. Whoever. I really do not makes no mind to me, man.
Yeah. That's nice.
I
know, like for the fans who don't know, you have you passed through like a lot of you wrestling division champion. I mean, your resume is like super impressive. Your MMA career is obviously super impressive right now. The way you got there though, you went through. You met a lot of the legends along the way. Talk about that, like Jens Pulver, Pat Miletich, how those guys kind of guided your career up to this point.
Man, I just been super blessed, from when I first started, even in wrestling.
Yeah.
I was kind of blessed with the coaching staff that I had coming out of high school. Kind of my high school coach knew the coach that I went to junior college with, and so on and so forth to the 4-year college that I went to, and then meeting Jens Pulver, that's I mean he's like a big brother to me now. He's like a mentor. He's like he's always there for me. So I was super blessed, when I met him in Kearney, and he started me out doing MMA, and then we moved to Iowa where I met Pat Miletich, and Pat Miletich is a good buddy and a great coach, for me to have, and he led me in the direction of Duke Rufus, where I'm at now, where I got awesome coaches like Daniel Wanderlei, my BJJ coach, and Duke Rufus and Scott Cushman, Joe Nichols. Just been super blessed, man. Call it blessed, call it chance, call it I just been I call it I've been super blessed, man.
Yeah. Any of your old college wrestling teammates? Any of them still like you see them making their move into MMA? Yeah.
Yeah, there's Romero Cotton. He's just signed with Bellator.
Nice.
He's a 4-time Division II champion. No, I'm sorry, 4-time Division II finalist, 3-time champion. He's an awesome athlete, and I think he's making his or he's fighting Bellator in July. I don't know for sure, but pretty soon coming up.
Yeah. Nice, man. And you're obviously a Rufus a Sport right there. They're probably one of the most premier gyms in the world right now. What do you think the dynamic is of that gym compared to other gyms? Because you see other gyms come and go, but I mean Rufus is holding strong and getting a lot of guys like yourself into the into the team. What do you think of the dynamic of what keeps Rufus Sport going?
I mean, when it's all said and done, we're a family, and we're a close, tight knit group of athletes.
Yeah,
And we're all here trying to make each other better.
yeah,
I mean, a lot of gyms, they have a ton of athletes and a
uh-huh.
ton of guys, but they're not necessarily, helping each other get better. They're not necessarily a team as far as they just got training partners.
Yeah, yeah,
Feel like that's something that sets us apart. We genuinely care about how our teammates are doing. We genuinely want everybody to be at the top and be very successful.
yeah,
So I think that plays. I mean, that's one of the main reasons. When people come here, they want to stay here, and it's a close, tight knit group of tight knit, close knit
Group.
family.
Yeah, yeah,
Couldn't get that out. Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you think about? I mean, you're obviously looking to make some big moves, in the future, and you're obviously a title holder now, and a well-known promotion on Fight Pass and all that. How do you think about? What are your views on self promotion and how fighters are doing it these days? You know what I mean? Like, some are the talkers, some are like active on social media. How do you feel about that? Where do you fit in?
I feel like, you just got to be yourself. You
Yeah,
just got to be the best you. The most you can be.
yeah,
So if talking shit is your shit, hey, do that.
yeah,
If you're not talk shit, just find something that's comfortable to you. That you can. Anything will sell if you do enough of it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's how I feel.
yeah,
And you got to do something that's true to you. Where I'm at, I don't know. I'm pretty silly. I'm just Raufeon.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't really know. I'm not like the most shit talker. Like I talk shit, or I say what I believe is true.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about it. Yeah, I just feel like you got to be you, but you also got to promote you.
Hmm.
So promote yourself, and yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, what about I know like a lot of fighters, especially like in the UFC, they have that walkout song that they're almost known for. Do you have one? I don't know if you have one yet, but do you have one
Uh,
that in your mind that you want to like fans to know? Oh, hey, it's so and so Raufeon's
no,
coming out.
I need to work on that, man. I need to
Yeah,
work on. I don't have that at all. Like I got songs. I just come out the songs that I
yeah,
kind of like.
yeah,
I don't got like a song. Nothing like sticks in the head that, oh man, that's Raufeon.
yeah, yeah. You gotta get that
Not
song,
yet.
man.
Yeah, I need to find that. I need
You
to
gotta
find
get
that.
that like Uriah Faber California Left song going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
yeah. Where they know
got
it,
this
they know it
lefty hand. I
too.
need to
Yeah,
do.
there you go.
Need to do something, man. I got to figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. All right, man.
Yeah,
Hey, thank you for being on the show, man. Hey, we look
yeah.
forward to seeing everything that you have in the future and your next, first title defense, all that, man. Let the fans know where they can find you on social media and any sponsors that you want to plug.
Yes, sir. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Raufeon Stots, one word, and then Facebook Raufeon Stots, two word, and I'm also on Snapchat
Yeah.
at Raufeon05.